Hello everyone, welcome back to Sports Kabri. I'm Rahul and we're here to discuss the first list of probables that have been announced by Igor Stimac for India's next round of World Cup qualifiers against Kuwait and Qatar. Of course, these are the last two games of our campaign in round two. We didn't get the best results against Afghanistan. The coach will be looking to turn things around, and hopefully, as Indian fans, we all ultimately hope that the team does qualify for round three, get a lot more exposure. We get a lot of good quality games there as well. And yeah, there's some interesting talking points as far as this first 26 names are concerned. Let's just quickly run through them. I don't think anybody's surprised by the picks amongst the goalkeepers. You've got Amrinder and Gurpreet in this first list. Then you go to the defenders, Amer Anawade, who's done well throughout the campaign. So has Jay Gupta. He's in there as well. Alchundunga. Mohammad Hamad is the interesting one. India a little short of centre backs after Sandesh Jingan's injury, and there's been a lot of talk around this area. It's interesting to see that the I-League man has been included in this list. Then you've got Narendra, you've got Nikhil Pujari and Roshan Singh. So three more that you'd potentially expect to be there, all ISL players. So that's as far as the defenders are concerned. We move on to the midfielders. Brandon Fernandes, Edmund Larendika, who's an interesting one again. Imran Khan, Isak Ralte, then you've got Jeekson Singh, you've got Mahesh Singh Naurem, Mohammad Yasir, Nandakumar Sekar, Rahul Kanoli Praveen, Suresh Singh Wangjam, and Vipin Mohanan. Again, a lot of them are players who you'd expect to be there, are all players who have played in the ISL, except for one very, very interesting inclusion here is that of Edmund Larendika's. Now, the Interkashi man is sort of a striker, second striker sort of player. And there's been a lot of talk about who will replace Sunil Chhetri. Is it going to be somebody like him who is still coming up the ranks this season? He's played 31 games across comps. He's scored 7 goals and he's provided 9 assists. So he's got a decent set of numbers going into this camp. It's unlikely that he will get picked for the final squad, but at least it's a good space for him to show himself and tell the coach why he is somebody that needs to be considered going forward. And then you've got the 5 forwards. You've got Devin Lalsananga, who's another one that the fans have been calling for. He's had an interesting I-League season. He scored 11 goals in all comps, 3 assists. So again, not too surprising that he's there as well. But again, this is still the initial list. Highly unlikely that he will make it going forward. And yeah, you've got a couple more names. You've got Laren Zuala, who from Aizawl, who's also scored a ton of goals, 15 goals in the I-League this time. So it's not surprising to see these two players being included in this first list. And then you run through the list, you got Parthiv Govai, Rahim Ali and Sunil Chhetri. So yeah, I think some names that are expected, some names that are not. The I-League players are of course going to raise a few eyebrows, going to please some fans who've been calling for the inclusion of these players. But again, it's up to them to prove their worth in this Indian national team. It is, again, as I said previously, unlikely that they would be included in the final squad, because we have seen it's a pattern with Igor Stimac, with most national teams, that they prefer guys who have represented the country before, especially going into crucial and crunch games. You don't want to be taking risks with youngsters. You still probably will have Sunil Chhetri leading the line, although they've got these bunch of forwards from the I-League in the probable squad. Sunil Chhetri probably leading the line. Rahim Ali is second striker. You also have Manveer Singh, who can play as a second striker. So there are plenty of options from the ISL itself. It's unlikely that they'll be looking at I-League options if these players have to eventually come in and play for the Indian national team. I think the only route for them is to play in the ISL, hopefully secure a good move over the summer, play for one of the ISL teams, make a mark there, and then potentially play for the country. I don't see any other route for these boys to really break into the Indian national team without doing so. So yeah, these are the 26 names that have been included. Of course, there'll be loads of probables, and you've got the usual suspects as far as the ISL players are concerned. And yeah, we'll be back after the second list is out. We'll run through the entire squad, then analyze it as a whole. Still, I think we're short on clarity. So yeah, that's that. And yeah, thanks so much for watching, guys. Please do like and share Sports Coverage videos. Subscribe to the channel as well. See you next time.